and welcome back to Getting There with MapsPeople. Today we have Christian Christensen on to talk about product.
So my name is Christian Christensen, and I'm head of product management here at MapsPeople. And I've been at MapsPeople for about 2.5 years, leading our product management team and design team, making sure that we deliver the right features and value to our partners and customers for Maps and Doors.
So you've been working with Maps and Doors, and how has the product kind of evolved since you've been with MapsPeople?
We really see kind of a tendency in the market to go towards really beautiful aesthetic maps. So a lot of the things you see when you open, for example, Apple Maps, as billions of people do, they see really nice looking 3D maps with a lot of attention to detail. And that's the same attention to detail that we've been trying to put into our platform or our product for a long time, because we know this is something that makes a lot of sense to the end user, and it makes a lot of sense to the partner to show something that looks really aesthetically pleasing. That's something that brings people back. That's something that helps them engage with the product and just overall get a much nicer experience where you can see something represented and that looks like something that you can recognize in 3D, for example, than what you would if you just had a square of a room, right? So that's like one of the things in the past, I would say, 1.5 years, where we've really invested a lot in our map design system, in our processes around delivering high quality, consistent, beautiful maps. Also really being able to customize that for different partner needs, right? One of the goals also for a platform like Maps and Doors is that we can deliver 2 solutions on the same platform that look completely different. So you could have a desk booking solution as an example, and a competitive desk booking solution, and you wouldn't know that they were built on the same platform, because there's so much customization and so much that the partner can do on our platform, so much that they can customize and different ways that they can guide the user to what they want to do. So that you can really build the any experience that you could imagine on Maps and Doors. So that's really about the design and the customization. We have also worked really, really hard on what we call maps in minutes. So being able to digitize floor plans at scale really, really fast. So we've invested a lot in automation, a lot in artificial intelligence to make sure that we can actually detect rooms, detect desks or other objects on a floor plan and replace them with 2D or 3D objects on the map and Maps and Doors data. So we can take a ugly looking CAD file and make it look really, really nice and detect if there's any changes, and then swap out one table for another kind or whatever the need would be at scale. And we have customers there who have 250 changes a day to these floor plans, something that they can't go in and manage this themselves. So having that automated process where this is something that just happens behind the scenes helps the customer trust what we're actually doing and trust the map, and then which also means that they're using it much more. So scaling is really, really important to us, that we can lower the time that it takes for us to receive a floor plan until it's live in a solution for a partner, so that they can take it to their customer. And I would say the last thing that we're also really, really focused on and focusing a lot of in the future is self-service. So I think in the 1.5 years that I've been really trying to change this, we've gone from a CMS that's been very focused on a very few things you can change, and you have to contact us to change a lot of things behind the scenes. Now we're moving in a direction where you can change almost anything within the CMS, move tables around, change how your map should look, colors of rooms, icons, what should be visible, adding elements yourself. It could be anything from decor at an office to something that, your own products to the map, so to say. So you could visualize whatever you want, from a OEM that wants to visualize a specific product in a hospital setting, to a school where you have a whiteboard that's a specific brand. So any kind of use case that you would want to make people find or search for something or do something with something in a physical space, that's really what we try to solve. So yeah, for partners, that's really important. We want to make it really easy for partners to understand that it's much better to partner with us and license a solution from us, a platform because they get so much value, so much new innovation that they can't build themselves, right? And that's what we're working towards.
So yeah, you talked a little bit about partners and how you're working towards, making it more visually appealing and easy for them, right? Are there other key market trends or customer needs driving the product's development?
One that I didn't mention that's actually really, really important is time to market. When you go out and buy a solution like Maps and Doors, how quickly can you get it into your product and out to the hands of customers? And that really has something to buy versus build too. So if you build your own solution, it's going to take a long time, right? Roadmap, it's going to take development effort, and the level of fidelity for the product that you're taking to market will be really low in the beginning. Whereas for Maps and Doors, you can get something out really, really quickly. I actually have a customer example from today, a partner we have that had a visit from one of our solution engineers, and they had a production solution up and running in 37 minutes. So that's really, really fast, right? From getting something up and running to having something that you can actually present to a customer. So you can test your business case, you can see if maps make sense for you. Time to market is really important. We try to offer something we call map template. That's a way for us to package a map with the UI elements and the user experience that we think is the best for the use case that you have. And then you can kind of configure things so you can make it look like your own really, really easily with low effort and brand it in your way. And then embed that into your application and show it anywhere, right? And you can, of course, go deeper than that and present maps in all kinds of ways. But that's really the first MVP, right? Then you're off for the races, can show something to customers. And so that's really important. And that's something we see from a lot of partners that they would like to see. Because when they need to go out and say if maps make sense for them, they need to choose that over other features, right? And that takes roadmap away from what else they could do. So the faster we can help them to demonstrate that this is a solid business case, this is a solid way to go to market and the right approach, the better.